Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike, just making a short video to try to help my friends, my families out. The reason why is that a lot of my friends have been asking me about, how I make money and about eBay and how they can make a little side money. So I decided to make this short video just to kind of give you a couple little tips to start off with eBay. And before I get into doing that, I just kind of want to share with you something really taboo. I know some people might not agree with it, but I think it's going to help in the long run. I'm going to tell you how much I make, and the reason why I'm going to do that is for like two reasons. And the first reason why I'm going to tell you how much I make is for credibility. A lot of you might be thinking, why should I pay attention to you? Why should I listen to you about business, about eBay? And so hopefully that it'll give you a kind of insight of kind of like I know what I'm doing. And the second one is just for inspiration. I don't have a degree in eBay. It's not what I went to school for. It's working out very well for me, and I really think it can work well for everybody else. It's not rocket science. It's easy. eBay. It's made for the average person to know how to sell stuff on eBay. And I have a little story of where I was like last year. I was a substitute teacher, and from January to June I made about $8,600, which is pretty pathetic. I don't know how I made it, but I did, and I wasn't struggling, and I paid all my bills on time. But with that salary that I had, and looking at my student loans, I calculated the interest and all the factors that came into play, and I came to the conclusion that I could never ever pay for my student loans, and it'd be impossible for me to do that. And that scared me. To be in a financial jail like that really scared me, and it kind of led me to the conclusion that I needed to do something about it. So eBay was my next step. Of course, for the summer I didn't have a job. I was substituting for the school year, but when the summer hit, I didn't have a job, I didn't have a way of making money, and I really panicked. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be broke, and how am I going to pay off for all these bills? So what I did was I took to eBay. So actually, here it comes. Here's a printout of my sales to date, my eBay little printout of how much that I made. And I started, this is from last September till today, and I printed this out yesterday. And my sales to date on eBay is $138,214.11. That is about 1,600 transactions. And even as I read that to you guys, I am shocked. I'm really blessed that I have the ability to produce that amount. And $8,600 is not even 10% of what I sold on eBay. And it really hasn't even been a year. And I want to let you know, guys, that this is not rocket science, and I'm not something special, that you could do this too. And the first thing that people ask me is, so, how do I get started? What do I sell? That's the number one question people ask me. What do I sell? And I would say to you is that, you sell what you know. And when I grew up, as a kid, as a teenager, I loved cars. I know everything about cars. So I sell car parts. I know the value of car parts. And some of you might be a musician, and you know the value of instruments. You might go on Craigslist and you might see a Martin guitar for $200. You know what that's worth, and you know that it's not going to, $200 is really cheap, and you could maybe sell it for $1,300. Your knowledge is your power and your ability to sell things. So that's what I would say, is that sell what you know. Sell what your hobbies are. If you're into fixed gear bikes or into this, sell those items, because you know the cost of them. And The second small advice is that, people ask me, how do I get started? Well, get started with, selling the junk in your garage. Sell the stuff that you have tucked away, the things that you don't play with anymore, the toys that you bought back in the day, or sports equipment, and you just kind of want to get out. A lot of the times, you're the ones that you want to sell it in a garage sale, or you want to donate it. Might as well start off selling that on eBay to give you kind of an intro of how to put things on there, and you can learn from your mistakes. So why don't you start off with just selling the stuff that you're used to? Start selling the stuff that you don't even have any need for. So I would say that, I would say start off with that and start, building yourself up. And in the next videos, I'm going to kind of give you more tips about shipping and, how to kind of be more efficient when selling stuff online and business-wise. So, I hope that really inspired you. I really want you guys to, know that I am not anything special, that you can do what I do, and you can make money from home. I just stay home. I wake up when I want, and I just do this job. So, just realize that you have the ability to do that as well, and I hope that you start eBaying, and I hope you start making money. So, alright guys, look out for my next videos. Alright, take care.